Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you.
All right, what's up, y'all? Good morning. All right, we got a little less chat going on. This is Tea Sipping Tuesday. We got some tea. We're gonna start off with Nicki. Well, we're gonna start off political, then we're gonna go down to Nicki and what she got going on. Monica, the victim that was dealing with a racist car wreck. And then we're going to end it with Ming Lee. All right, so let's get into this. Now, let's see. Let's get into it. So, there's word on the curb that they are taking away. If you get food stamps, this is FYI, they have taken away the sodas, the junk food, the sugary food, all of that is no longer eligible to buy with food stamps. Okay, then including Florida. So ain't nobody exempt, okay? All right. Now we're gonna talk about the woman over Texas. So as you guys know, Texas is trying to take all the people that are part of the Democrat Party and lock them up. They cannot do that. So we had a young lady that stood up to them today. Yesterday, matter of fact. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. My head is throbbing. I hope y'all had y'all a good morning when I get this together because we were supposed to be in my thing and I didn't do it. Okay, so Texas has moved to allow civil arrest warrants for Democrats who, okay, who fled state. Okay, I didn't know you can do that. I didn't know you can do that to people. I didn't know at all. So they have react to a call to arrest them. They basically said that they're what is this lady name? Hold on, y'all. And I got her on the thing, and my brain is scattered today. Oh, Jesus. So the Black Caucus, the Democrat Black Caucus, I'm reading it on my phone, my bad, y'all, is actually saying that they cannot do that. He tried to sign a civil suit saying that they would arrest him, and they cannot do that. Texas is under a lot of war right now, and it's very sad. I'm trying to get this lady name because, baby, she spoke the truth, and I cannot find one thing she said. This is how I know I'm scatterbrained. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find a video. Let me go to spiritual word because she said what she said. Okay. Mm-mm. And I just seen this damn video. How sway? Let me go to unlock y'all because I have a picture of her and I want to talk about her because I liked her stance. Let me go to my stories. I know where to go. Oh, Don Lemon is live today. Hold on. because I shared it this morning. She's not there. So what happened to the video? We're going to move on. But once I find her, we're going to jump back to her. Because she is one of the representatives of Texas. And she has something to say. Good morning. And I want to share this with y'all. Because I know you got Jasmine Crockett. Damn, Texas got all these folks. This is why we can't get nowhere. But anyway, she is a black woman, and she basically said that Greg Abbott cannot arrest anyone. That is just, if they feel that way, they can arrest them. That's exactly what they said, all right? Once I get more information on it, we're going to talk about it. But she is on my thumbnail, and it is so crazy that I can't even pick up her pictures. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm going to find her. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm going to find good morning. Oh, we talking about a lot. We finna get into Nicki in a few. We're discussing, oh my God, the black lady. It was a black lady that working at Representative House, and she basically was saying how Greg Abbott, whatever the hell his name is, Hot Wheels, are trying to arrest um all the Democrats. They have a warrant out. They were trying to do it before, and they have a warrant out now. So I'm trying to get her name because she had a man. Listen, this woman was, what she said was powerful. She wasn't playing no games. But we're gonna move on in a few because I still got to do my reaction of Ming Lee, what she had to say about Doug and how Doug upset. So all right, we're gonna move on to Nicki. So before we move on to Nicki, this is what I wanted to share. So there was a black couple. We're gonna get to that to the entertainment in a minute. There was a black couple. Come on. That got into an altercation, and they were calling them racial slurs, and they ran them off the road. Okay, we finna get to that. And the black couple was, it was pretty bad, y'all. It was bad. We finna get to it. So I'm gonna share. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. This is sad, y'all. All right. So this young lady name is Amala Major. She is 25, and that is Elizabeth Walford. She has a pew pew. She is one of the racist group, one of the people that was in the racist group threatened them with a gun, a pew, I'm sorry, and ran them off the road. They called them the N-word and told them they did not belong. A black couple is calling for justice after they claimed they were racially attacked by a group of white people, which led to a near fatal car accident. The incident happened in Spotsylvania County, Virginia, when Amalia Majors, 25, and her wife, Jamaria Gaskin, 24, were driving down Rural Road when they pulled over to check on their car troubles. As they were inspecting the car, Mark Goodman came out of the house they were in front of and reportedly gave them a thumbs up. Majors claimed she thought this meant that they would help them, but they were sadly mistaken. Next thing they know, Goodman, Elizabeth Walfrey, and other unidentified men came out of the house and allegedly waved their pews around, screaming racial slurs at the couple. Woodman even showed his bare tush during the altercation. This is Goodman, I'm sorry. This is Mark Goodman showing his tush. This is the damage to the car when they were trying to get away. Okay. I haven't heard anything else that will be taking place on what they're going to do. But y'all know who is going to be coming to Virginia. Ben Crump. This is type of thing. He will be in Virginia to handle it. Something going to be done with them people. Something is going to be done. All right, y'all, let's get to the drama, child. Oh, my head. Okay, so remember I talked about Nicki. Good morning. It's very sad. I send my prayers to them and hope they heal. But once I get more information and stuff come out, I am going to report that story. I want y'all to know I will be getting more information on reporting it. So when last time I talked about Nicki going on these tyrants, honey, we discussed that I said, well, somebody might not be home. She's going on these tyrants. So I'm minding my black-owned business. And, oh, wait, before we go, I'm about to jump in her, and I keep missing it. Shout out to Monica. She is now married. Yes. She is married again. He said, shout out to everyone at the courthouse that got us in and out without a problem. She said they were amazing. Congratulations, Monica and her boo, Anthony and Wilson. Seems to hint that they tied a knot in the courthouse ceremony. I believe it. Let me tell you something. Monica never thought she was going to love again after Shannon finds herself. Shannon now is in a financial uproar of a mess. Monica has found love again, and I'm so happy for her. I never seen, when it comes to Brandy and Monica and all the girls growing up, SWV, all of them, right? No Escape, Destiny Child. I see them as wives. I just don't see them as girlfriends. They're supposed to be wives. Something in me just say they scream wife. I don't know why. I don't know why. To me, they scream wife. The title wife fits them. Just like Rihanna, wife fits her. So hearing this is great news, and seeing them, it just fits wife. Certain rap girls, it fit wife. Eve, she was meant to have somebody to settle her down and become a wife. Like, it just screamed wife. I don't know what it is, but Monica always, to me, has been a girl to always be a wife and never a girlfriend. She just holds wife to me. So I'm happy for her, child. I love this for her. It was so needed because Shannon took her up and through there. He took her up and through there, honey. Okay, now we finna get to the drama. So, like I said, I was minding my business. And it's been very, very quiet on Twitter, on social media, people promoting their songs. And I guess the song with Lil Wayne, they have a challenge now. And then the new song with Lil Wayne seemed to not go anywhere. And I said, well, that's unlike her for her song not to be pushed or go anywhere. I'm hearing people saying the new Lil Wayne album is trash. No disrespect, Lil Wayne. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I have to sit down. When I listen to music, I have to listen to it and try to sit there and sit in it. And so I can feel how they're feeling and what they were coming from creatively. So when people come out with things new, even my favorite artists, okay, it does take me a week because I got to sit in it. I got to understand where the vision is going. It's just me. I'm a visionary, okay? And even with Nicki album, I did the same thing. So I'm like, okay. I heard the song a little. I said, I gotta sit in this song and actually listen to the words, listen to catchphrases, see what I'm missing, right? It's just what I do. Okay. I'm a millennial. I grew up on 90s music. That's what it was back then, okay? You gotta catch that. Okay. So it's been very quiet and very lovely. And I've been seeing she's been on these tirades, and I've been like, what is going on? Okay, maybe she did that to promote her music. I'm gonna get into the details of the tea that I found today. Get ready to sell. So she been going at it at Dez Bryant. For what? I don't damn know. So it was a discussion about Jerry Jones. And we're gonna go to her page. We're going back and forth from Instagram. So anybody that know Jerry Jones, he is a bigot from the Dallas Cowboys. We've all heard the things that he was behind and how people, a lot of the black NFL players feel like they're being slighted with Jerry, even though, you got Jay-Z over there trying to push. They feel like Jerry, because Jerry, who Jerry is, Jerry don't like Jay-Z. Jerry can't stand him, right? Now, we discussed it, came to find out that the whole time Nicki was dissing Donald Trump and his wife, all of a sudden, she's a Trumper. I didn't say this. She said it. Okay. So, and it's to me, it sounds like it's pettiness on picking that side with somebody you really don't like. It's just asinine to me. So, this is what happened.
Leave me out of it. I don't want no problem. I'm a huge fan.
My name. I kept quiet about a lot of unfair-ish on some G-ish. We can have story time if it's what we're doing. Now it says Dez Bryant shut down Nicki Minaj offer for story time after saying she'll speak on Roc Nation, Jay-Z, and Desiree Perez if he goes first on Jerry Jones. All right. So basically, Jerry Jones said that Bryant and Roc Nation, okay, this is who Jerry Jones has a problem with. Owner Jay-Z are the reasons why he doesn't like to deal with agents, okay, and players' contract discussions. Both parties fired back. The 82-year-old reporter told reporters that Jay-Z quit taking his calls after 2 spun hours negotiated a contract for Bryant in 2015. In a statement, Roc Nation called Jones reconciliation of events for 10 years. First of all, and this is what the thing was. Whatever he was offering to pay Daz, he said no. And a lot of people feel like, oh, he want to take. No. He feels like black players should get paid more. Now, y'all know that man is for them. He know who he really didn't want to. And it sounds like you dealing with a nigga. I'm sorry, a man. I'm not going to call him a nigga. I'm sorry, Jiggle. Okay? You dealing with a man who grew up in New York. I think he grew up in Brooklyn. And that's a Sagittarius. Okay? They about money. Show the money. If you my mama was a Sagittarius. I know this very much. However, Virgo's the same way. The money got to be right. Okay? If it's not right, they ain't bringing nobody to play. Okay? It got to be right. My mom had a lawsuit. My mom negotiated her lawsuit to be more than what it was. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Okay? May she rest in peace. My mom was like, no, I don't want that. And you got to make them go to what you want. My mama held out. Them some stubborn motherfuckers, okay? They're stubborn. So imagine you trying to sign them for you paying somebody else. And it just was on the news. One dude just called him out. You paying somebody else, like he said, you paying such and such $2.5 million, but you want to pay me way less than that. And I don't even get to play with way less than that. That's exactly what he said. But homeboy get to play and can't play worth shit. No offense, because Dallas Cowboys ain't been to the darn Super Bowl. I lived in Atlanta going on 12 years. I was surprised they made it to the Super Bowl. They didn't win it, but they made it. Come on now. Come on now. We're not going to act like they didn't. Dallas has not been hitting. So she says, it's Mrs. Petty. It just came across my desk from 2020. Girl, 5 years ago. 5 damn years ago. Five damn years ago. I guess you one of the guinea pigs they've been using to bully people for them. Did you think I came over here to play Twitsies with your silly ass, sir? See, the problem with people who are always playing is they think that everyone else is playing too. I mind my business if I were you. Be blessed. Then it goes off to this. Then it goes about the Meek Mill's tweet. You are the one. It's painful for her to see you upgrade and win. She want to tell you I love you. Here's the thing. It's coming to boil down to what the problem really is. We're going to get into it because y'all didn't know this tea. Y'all didn't know this tea. So let's stop sharing over there. Let's come over here. Child. The tea really is, she wanted Meek Mill to fall on his face. That didn't happen, but I'm going to show you what it is. Okay? So this is what he said. I don't think it's what she said. So this is where it comes from. Hey, it's Nicki Minaj. How about we play a game? Every time you do Jerry Jones on the NFL story time, I'll do a story time on my own. I want to play a game. Let the game begin. Okay. He reported back. She said, all my stories were about Roc Nation and Jay-Z and alleged racist Desiree Perez, Roc Nation CEO. Hope you fully understand the rules. It's your turn. Okay. Then this is when he said that. And her fans sent something.
Out of it. I don't want no problems. I'm a huge fan. I hope you're having a great day. Look.
That's all he said. That's all he said. That's all he said. Des Bryant likely do not know the power of Nicki Minaj fans and how much they love their favorite artist, but he got a rude awakening. That's what she said came across her desk. Go enjoy your day. Then she put this about him assaulting his mother. She said, go beat your mama. And then asked Desiree Perez and Jay-Z why they allegedly been the vile cunts. They've been to so many blacks while lining their pockets and weaponizing racism in order to keep black people blinded from the truth. Why was it Desiree Perez? Why was it Desiree publicized to the black community? Well, and okay, so you want to blame that on Lil Wayne. Here's the thing. Lil Wayne came out and said that him damn self. Lil Wayne said that himself. So why you keep blaming everybody for something that Lil Wayne said, girl? That was this energy for Birdman. Did she repay the president for that multi-million blessing, or did she betray him the way Jay-Z allegedly betrayed the Democrat parties and countless other? That man ain't voted for him. I don't believe that one bit. On the second thought, don't beat your mama. I'm sure she loved you once. See what I'm saying? That man ain't. Good morning. That man ain't, baby. We can't put nothing behind nobody because we thought she hated Trump the way she was flocking and dodging, calling his wife a whore. And don't be a whore like her. Work for what you want. That's what she said. Grabbing your mother by hair and saying Nicki Minaj is the one with personal issues. Be for real. She posted that. So this is what was said. He said, is some of you women protecting your womb from the jump? Oh, God. You wouldn't need to say stupid-ish like this. Where's accountability? Ladies, I'm being so for real when I say this. It's time to close off your wounds to males. The election proves now more than ever that they hate us and hate us proudly and do not reward them. So she said, your grandmother, 40-year-old boyfriend committed statutory and impregnated. Well, that doesn't. Oh Lord, if you gonna come and say something, say facts. You can't bring that up when we already in this place that we finna get into. Someone saying his daddy is a okay, and let's continue. The way they ate her up in the comments, ridiculous. Ridiculous. We gonna get to their response. Child. And then she says, it's true. UP age ninja protection like always. We didn't make your just like we did. Okay, well, we can say that about your baby. He came back. He came back. He came back. This is what he said first. I'm so happy. She said, I'm so happy you brought this up. I give you $2 million cash. You come and fight him since you beat your own mama. He was lied on 31 years ago while both of them were 16, and there's proof. And why? Okay, we're going to get into that. He said, I've been lied on my whole career, so I'm not trying to hear all of that. I thought we were speaking facts. I don't play none of that funny-ish. Go get that $10 million in cash. I'll stuff that ninja out right in front of you, and it's rock for life, B. Okay, hold on. He ate her up, and he ate her fans up. I hate to say it. Let's go back. So, let's see. Where is it at? Because he talked about her brother. He talked about her brother. He sure did. Let's see. Rest my soul, and I forget him just like I gave my mom. I'm a living testimony. I don't run and hide. I can stand tall and talk about my upbringings because it's who I am and who I am today. Let me go to his page. He went in. So he said, I'm not in the spirit of people crashing out on the internet. I don't bother people. I never do. I'm just posting about my son. I let the devil get it win that time. I apologize to the kids who follow me because I care about setting the right example more than you know. By the way, whenever people bring up my past, I want everybody to stop and think for 5 minutes. You can make it through anything. You put your mind to it. That ain't what I'm looking for, Des. I hope he didn't take it down. But he basically said, how can you say that about my father? I know what my father did. But he said, Nicki was actually trying to finger your CT head. You should be happy someone who was going through a similar situation is defending you. She wasn't defending Ish. She was inserting herself. She had no reason even mentioning me. Where is it about her brother? He went in. I think he took it down. Okay, here it is. He say B, I don't go to jail. I didn't go to jail or touch my mama. Defending myself, I removed her nails from my skin. Folks know I was dealing with some corrupt ish in Dallas. I don't get how you even be on the internet with your husband being an SO. You said we were speaking facts. Where? Come on. Okay. He said, come on. She got to stop messing with people. She got to stop messing with people. He asked how he got caught up in the madness. Like she like messing with people. Then they pulled up his mugshot. He said, I really didn't go to jail with some corrupt shit going on. Jerry, no. I've been keeping it playing for all these years. I stand on business. I've said I was out of it and she came at me. She did come at him. He pointed out Jerry Jones. She came at him with it. He wasn't asking for that. That man was finna speak what he was speaking. He didn't ask for her. She took up for Jerry Jones, so he's not lying. She did do that. She did. And her fans will not accept that that's what she did. He said if he ever decided to tell a story, he'll tell it. But he did mention something about he said something about her, and people were saying, well, you know, you can't speak on that with him because your brother got arrested for messing with his stepdaughter. So your brother and they were jabbing hard, bro. So let's go up. So he had something to say. She's been coming at everybody. She even came, thank you, Terry, good morning. She even came at Shaq. She called Shaq a bit goofy, and we finna get into why, and then we gonna move on.
See you was talking your little stuff on X or something like that.
Yeah, man, it's like Nicki Minaj coming at me for some Irish. I'm like, I'm minding my business, you know.
Let me keep minding it.
Yeah, I'm here eating by myself, you know. Like, leave me alone, man. Like, real talk, I'm not even being funny. Get off that shit. That shit ain't cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Real talk.
All right. He said he wasn't bothered not damn bit. People saying that she met her match yesterday. She met him. She met her match. So she went on Station Head. I'm playing a little bit, but we ain't gonna get too much into it because it's the same repetitive.
To beat her as a man, starting to look like some of you men who didn't have a father in the home want other people to not have a father in their home. It's starting to look like some of you men whose daddy and granddaddy is the same man has been projecting his anger in relations to women being abused all over the internet. Because psychologically,
but Nicki, we just say the same thing because, and I like Nicki Minaj, but let's keep it real. Why you like coming at men? You gonna get the right man, and you gonna get your man in some mess. Stop coming at men. What he said, I'm not gonna say what he said was wrong. No, he was dead and wrong. But then again, she came at him. Stop coming at these. You like to argue with men, and you wonder why men don't argue with you. You're a female. You're a female.
he's defending his father. If a man can say, after finding out his mama / sister was raped by his daddy / granddad, that he forgives both of them, what do you mean both of them? What did she? If your mother was already abused, why would you grow up do? So is that why you've been beating her? Because you are taking out what he did on your mother.
I think his mama has some issues, and he does take care of her. I remember the video, something is wrong with her. I'm not saying it was right, but it was something going on with her, and that's what happened. If I'm not remember verbatim, I'm gonna find it and put it in the shorts.
Who was a child, you dumb bitch.
Oh, no, see, you're doing too damn.
Just like my husband was a child, you dumb bitch. You shame to their dads.
All right, we done with her. She finna do a lot of cussing. So, here's the tea. So I was on Threads, and I was like, why she got this pent up anger? Why she acting the way she acting? And remember I said a lot of people saying that her anger isn't towards nobody but that man. I said, well, it could be to that man. It could be, and she got to be the good wife, and they have some issue because usually he on her live, you can hear him in the background. I don't know if he tired, if they just going to their moment right now where get away from me, I can't stand you right now, sir. I got to go off and leave me alone about your business type deal. You know, women go through that. I didn't say this, they said this. So I love. Allegedly, she went to court this past week. They say she was at court. And she had to reach a settlement with the victim. Yes, she did go to court. I'm finna pull it up. I didn't say this, but it's there. She had her defamation lawsuit. Y'all remember that? Legal affairs from last week, which is the 3rd and 4th. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing. Let me see if I can find it. It was a defamation lawsuit with her husband. She was also going to court for the lawsuit with the young lady, the blogger. So she's been in and out of court all this week. Let's see if we can pull it up. So they reached a settlement of $500,000. Trying to see if I can find it, y'all. Say she was offered an amount of $5,000 to recant her story, but I'm trying to see. Because I heard that she was going to the courthouse this week. Let's pull it up. Let me pull up her name. Now, I don't know where this came from. She said she wanted to drop the charges, but then again, it's not true because no other news outlet has showed this. So I don't know where they got that information from. So they pulled up her affidavit from when she was at the court and basically said that. But let me see if I can pull up. It's going to be a little hard, but I had saw it. It's supposed to be in New York. Okay. She filed a $15 million lawsuit, but from what my understanding is, it was in the District of New York, and that's where Nicki's been at. Remember when she was talking to Armand and she was like, "Yeah, I was in New York too." She have to do a settlement to pay that lady. She also is in a lawsuit with the blogger, so that's also going on. So she's settling with one and winning with I don't know how it's gonna go, but I would be upset too. All right, so we finna get into the moment y'all been waiting for. So I was sitting here minding my business, and I seen Ming Lee. I said, what Ming Lee has to say? Okay. Oh yeah, the B Simone hate. We're gonna talk about the B Simone hate later. We gonna that we gonna talk about this weekend, y'all. I want y'all to prepare yourself. So Ming Lee from Basketball Wives has made a YouTube channel. And she basically was saying how she feels like she needs to apologize to Jackie Christie. Let's see if we can go to her page. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. She also stated something about, let me go to this other website too, because I don't know where she's dropping it. But when she do, we're going to do a reaction. I thought she dropped it already, but it's not on here. Now she had her folks reading at, girl, I'm sick of it. Now, Ming, okay, so let me give y'all a background of who Ming is. Because we all just know who she dated, and all that stuff. So Ming did date Rick Ross once upon a time. I'm not sure if there was any correlation. Remember, I told y'all that when she was dating him the same time Brittany was dating as well. Ming owns Snob Life, which is a hair company. She go ahead and talks about how she started her hair company. She had a bundle, and this guy didn't believe in her. She's a hairstylist. And he was like, "Listen, you can sell this one bundle. I'll give you plenty of product to sell." Baby, she sold that one bundle to put it in the girl hair with an install. And they say, Ming say she has a lot of hair and she's selling it and making billions of dollars. Ming became that girl when her clientele started getting bigger. And she started doing hair for major celebrities, including, now she did have some good days and some bad days with Snob Life. Some people said it tangled too much. Some people said it didn't. So we're going to go into a little tea. She's breaking her silence. I'm not sure when she going to release this. But when she do, we're going to do a full reaction. I thought she went ahead and did it. But she's probably editing and stuff like that. She ain't been on her YouTube in 3 years, honey. Give her a break.
Flex your credits electricity plan from Reliant.
Same old phone?
Oh,
nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
The title of the episode said, "I take full accountability." And if nobody else will tell you, I'm going to tell you this. You didn't take no accountability.
And my daddy, but he calling me baby. Talk ain't cheap, so he know he gotta pay me. Chauffeur got him driving Miss Daisy. When it shot, but a nigga couldn't play me. Money long, just like my bundles.
Okay, hey y'all, it's Ming. So I just want to address a few things, and I really, really, really hate addressing stuff like this. Yeah. But one, I want to say,
Ming is very private. Ming don't like addressing nothing. That time when she addressed it about Drew and all of them and stuff like that, she didn't want to, but she did anyway.
I do stand on my apology to Jackie. I feel like
it's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
I owe Jackie an apology for, one, not staying out of people's business, like family business. I should have just listened and said nothing, because my problem with Chantel
is that you lied. Like you came down to that room after the altercation and you manipulated me. I don't know if Evelyn and Brandy felt manipulated, but watching it back on TV, I felt like I was manipulated, and I felt like I have spoken to you after the incident. I reached out, like you said, in your Carlos King interview. I've texted you and checked on you, and at no point did you say, "Hey, remember when I said that my mom just punched me or pushed me?" It was because she didn't. I actually pushed her first. So I just felt like at some point you could have corrected their narrative. Like we went from my event, it was like 3.
No, this is the reason why they can't have a reunion. And they're not saying that she can't live in her truth, but the fact that you can't have a reunion to have a conversation with the ladies that you went and lied to, that touched you, lets me know that they don't just have a problem with you. They have a problem with you and your homegirls.
3 weeks from Hawaii to my event, at no point did you say, "Hey, I pushed my mom first." And I know that you at some point found out because you even said that your dad was requesting to see the footage and he wanted to see who was telling the truth because you had your side of the story and your mom had her side of the story. And so once you found out the
Did I not tell y'all Doug was not happy with what happened? He was not happy. Okay.
truth,
Yeah.
you never told us. Now, granted, I do have a very rocky and, not so normal relationship with my mom, and always have. So I've always understood your point of view. But at no point could I push my mom and not be knocked into the middle of next week.
No, that's right.
At no point could I push my mom, hit my mom, and live to do an interview with Carlos King. Let's be very clear, okay? Like, very, very clear. And my mama takes it there. Like I told y'all when I met y'all, I could do Jackie in my sleep. Because if you know my mom, Vicky Vic, you know she is, okay? She one of them. And my mom has gotten into it with all of my friends and cussed them all out. Okay? All of them. I just posted the other day when my friend said, "Remember when your mom threatened to beat my ass?" And if you think for 1 second that any one of my friends could ever disrespect my mom in front of me, no matter if me and her arguing or not, or no matter how many conversations I have with my friends about my mom, about my frustration, you think that the next time my mom is in their presence that they can call her a bitch?
I beg your pardon?
Absolutely not. Because now that's still my mama.
She not lying, because Brittany did call that lady that name, and she called Brandy that. She called everybody the B word, and she used it loosely.
Still gave birth to me. And our relationship is...
Imagine being able to build the tool you need just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Never mind.
Me and my mom relationship has gotten better over the last recent years, and I'm 38 years old. So, and when I say recent, I'm talking about real recent, like the last 24, 36 months. But I still would never hit my mom. Before I do that, I would block her. We got into it the season finale night to where we was yelling and screaming at each other, me and my mom, to where I had to tell the driver to pull over the truck and let me out because it was becoming too much. And I knew how far it was going to go. And when we got to my condo, The whole entire production team rushed down. I just walked inside the house and booked her a flight to go home. But at no point did I allow any. She got into it with one of my really good friends, Brittany, in my apartment for 4 hours. She cussed this lady out for 4 hours. And all I kept saying to Brittany is, yo, just don't say nothing. Like, she gonna get tired. She gonna lay down. And like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? But you think I would let Brittany call my mama a bitch in front of my face? No. But what you do and how you handle your trauma is, that's your thing, right? And even in my confessionals, I said, would I have done what you did? No, I couldn't, and still live to talk about it. How you handle your traumas is how you handle your traumas. And yes, we did have a bond. Yes, I am a girl's girl, and yes, I am cool. But also, too, unlike you, I can take accountability for when I'm wrong. And Jackie, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't live to talk about it either. When it happened, I say, she's still living. Is she okay? Please, somebody check on that girl and make sure she's not in the hospital. Is she breathing fine? Something, check on her. But she blocked me. She blocked everybody that had an opinion on it. So
Jackie is Jackie. So if you know Jackie, you know Jackie. And it's just like I tell people, you know Vicky, you know Vicky. But at the same time I was manipulated. Like, I felt manipulated and I felt lied to. Like, that's just the bottom line. And at no point did you clear up to any of us that you lied. And I talked to several of my castmates that have the same sentiments, like, yeah, Jackie a motherfucker, but we was lied to. You got Evelyn in a room crying. You know what I mean? Everybody hurts heavy, thinking like she just hit you out of nowhere for nothing because you trying to speak to her when that's not what happened. And then watching this season and seeing how y'all even interaction is and how angry you was. And granted, we didn't know the backstory. I for sure didn't know the backstory. This is my first season.
Yeah.
So I didn't know the backstory. So I don't know your traumas. All I see is that you are pissed off at your mom, which I'm pissed off at mine too. So I have childhood traumas too, a lot of them. I'm not sitting around. I wouldn't even go on national TV with my mama to be sitting around week after week calling her goofy and bitches and like, that's just not, I wouldn't do it. But if that's y'all relationship, that's y'all relationship. Because I cuss around my mama. Like, you know what I mean? But I would never let my friends be calling my mom no bitch. That's me though. That's me. And that's what you want to do. I'm not judging you on that. But you can't be mad at me because I apologize for feeling manipulated about a situation that I felt one way because I thought the facts was the.
Yeah. A lot of people felt like that. And she blocked a lot of people like that. Like I told y'all when she did the Carlos King, she blocked her. She blocked a lot of people that didn't agree with her, like didn't cuddle her. So that's why a lot of people feel like when she got to do Carlos King, it was no accountability. And like I said, a lot of people blaming Carlos King. Y'all can't blame him to hold her accountable when she is a grown woman. And the thing about it is, she got to take it with a grain of salt. She got to take it that way. I tagged her and tell her I didn't hurt her. I don't know what's going on. And I did tell her, I feel like, what you did was wrong. It's a different way to handle it. You could have blocked her, walked off from her and left, closed that door. That ain't her place. What she gonna do? Tell you don't slam her door? She ain't paying for it. Production paying for it. You know what I'm saying? That's just being for real. I would have just walked out. All right, bye. That's it. So, and a lot of people wanted her to cry. I didn't want her to cry. I just wanted her to say, I messed up. And it's okay. And then on top of that, a lot of people telling Carlos King that he didn't hold her accountable. Here's the thing, and I want to say this. Carlos did what he was supposed to do as an interviewer. The person he interviewing is going to show who they are. It's up to you. They're going to show you why. They're going to show you everything you want to know. But do I feel like Brittany is still, yeah, I still feel like Brittany manipulated the whole situation.
Facts. And then after seeing it and asking production, was that edited? Was that scene edited? Like after asking, was that scene edited or was it rolled straight through? And found out that it was rolled straight through. I said, oh, I was, you know what I mean? Like at some point, I just feel like you think I owe you an apology. I feel like you owe me, Brandy, and Evelyn an apology. That's how I feel. I feel like you owe us an apology for walking down that hallway and coming to us and lying. You right. I totally agree. You should have went to your room and at that point it should have been, I don't want nobody else in my business, because it had gone too far. I think you owe me an apology. I think you owe Evelyn an apology, and I think you owe Brandy an apology for coming down there lying to us. And yeah, I like, okay, you want to follow me? Okay, cool. Like if you feel some kind of way that I apologize to Jackie, cool, because I do owe Jackie an apology. Jackie told me from day one, I'm not doing this with my daughter. Y'all stay out of my business. And you know what? I should have said, you know what? You're right. I wish you and the Christies nothing but blessings. I hope you guys do get a chance to, resolve issues. And I do hope you guys get to, heal and move forward, onward and upward. I did a recap video, which I'm going to drop, after that, just talking about the season. But I did want to personally address this issue because I'm just like, the title of the episode said, I take full accountability. And if nobody else will tell you, I'm going to tell you this, you didn't take no accountability. So I guess this episode going to be, I stand on what I said. I said what I said. I did a recap on my YouTube with special guests. And also, the season starts airing on BET August the 4th. So if you did not catch it on VH1, BET will start airing August the 4th. It's your girl. So, Vicky, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Miss Vicky, child. Not Miss Vicky. She look just like her mom. All right. Well, like I said, she even said it that Doug wanted to see the tape himself. So we already know what that means. We already know Doug is pissed off. We know for sure Doug is not happy, and he probably told them there is no reunion. Okay? I'm just telling you now. Doug says, scratch that. They not coming. You might not get a season with them. Somebody got to go. And then from what I heard, she said she left. I believe she was let go. And her daddy told her this was not for her. Because she said on there, remember she said, well, my dad know how I am. That's why your daddy didn't want you on there, baby. He didn't want you on there. So that's all we have for today. I will be back tomorrow with mom content creator moms. We're going to talk about a new edition, mom. I'm just going to try to add it in. We're going to go back with the crazy live life girl. We're going to talk about Nika. So those are going to be our 3 today. I'm going to try to break it down with different moms every week. So I did the introduction. Now we're going to break it down into different moms and what's going on. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow with mom content creation. And then Love and Marriage Huntsville will be done Sunday. We're going to do 2 episodes just to make up on Twitch. So just sign up for Twitch. We're two episodes Sunday. Don't forget Sunday, because remember we got Saturday Lit Live Saturday. So Sunday morning we'll do that. What else? Any other shows? I might do Jocelyn Cabaret as well. So, and we're going to go into the missing. We're going to talk about the pregnant 6-year-old that was found unalive. We're going to talk about her Thursday. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Roman numeral 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take it, things and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God.